This is part 2 of the 68R local job. Thanks for joining. Glad to have you back here. And I'm just pulling out a sweetener products. We just finished it up there with the tank cars. And I'm now going to back into these covered hoppers and pull the whole train forwards to the next spur where we got a bunch of industries that need to be switched out. All right, let's take it forward. What are these? BTL, that's bigger than life. So now I'm looking for the very next spur on the right. And I'm going to be having to go past it and then back in. But before I do that, I'm just going to drop all the tank cars and covered hoppers, leave them on this track. So that's where we're heading next. And you can see we do have some pickups. I think we're almost at the yard there, right? That's the start. Yeah, there's the yard. Oh, shoot. Hold on. You know, I start enjoying the view and just relax, and I forget that I need to back up now. I almost actually had it perfect, but I need this covered hopper to be out of the way. I'll just do 3. That should be enough. All right, so it looks like I got 2 for bigger than life. BTL and BTL. I'll save my camera position here. And I got to make sure that I'm just staying to the right the whole time once I get in there. So hopefully the switches are aligned correctly. Although, you know what? I'm going to have to flip some because I think I got boxcars at Fleetwood Pacific Industries that I need to go around. Well, you know what? I can just push into those. I'm just going to couple to the boxcars and grab Gerard Glass because I think we got some stuff there too. And pull them all out. So yeah, this is Fleetwood Pacific, these boxcars right in front of me, but I'm just going to push back with them. All right, I'll just do an F7 to get the air set up. Pull the handbrakes off. And straight back is bigger than life. But what I want to do is grab these cars out of Gerard Glass. So I'll start, now I can get the train going back. And this is Vernon Cold Storage. So I got to pull those out as well. But Gerard Glass is way back there. We got a tank car and a covered hopper. So I'm going to grab, while I'm in here, I'll just pull those out. And you know what? Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Let me save this spot. Because the this track is so long, I think if the whole train gets in there, then I can go forward here, and then I can pull out these Vernon cold storages. So we'll have to see. hook up that, take the brakes off, and let me just jump to that spot. Oh, shoot. Yep, train's too long. Way too, not even close. All right, so I guess what I'll do is just pull them out, but let me flip the switch up here. We'll cross over. And that way I can grab... I got to grab that gondola as well. And then we'll cross back over, and that'll allow me to grab, I think, everything out of here. All right, let's take it forward. You know what? I wanted to go a little bit farther. I want to go past this switch, and I'll grab this one gondola. You know what? I'm going to change my mind. Let's take her back. I'll do that one later, because I think what I'm going to do... I'll grab these refrigerator cars from Vernon Cold Storage, and then there's only just that one gondola, so I'm going to then drop... Once we couple of these refrigerator cars, I'm going to just park all the pickups where they are. And then I can do that gondola and do the other, do Bigger Than Life. And I think Fleetwood Pacific. I think we might not have any for FPI. I'm not sure. Let me check. Oh, I do have 2 for FPI. BTL. Oh, we got a Gerard Glass still. I got 1 I got to go all the way back there for. 2 for Vernon cold storage, 2 for 0 and 1 recycling. All right, let's see if I can park these if I got enough room. Well, that's all the way at the back. These are all pickups. So the whole back should be pickup. Yeah, these are all pickups. And this red one is BTL. Oh, man. Just a little bit too long. I could have left them all here. Well, I guess I'll just have to take this yellow one, and where can I put that? Well, I'm going to have to take it. I think I can drop it. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to just drop it right here on this track. Because I got to go on the track on the left anyway, so it should be fine. And let's do a little kick. You know what? I just realized that was kind of a waste. I didn't need to do that. Because, let's just stop them here. I could have just left them connected. Yeah, that was unnecessary. Because we're going to go around anyways. We're going to be just taking this track to the right and then cutting over to get to Gerard Glass. All right, so let's do bigger than life. Yeah, I should have just left that coupled. That was not needed. We'll get these 2 box cars for bigger than life. Then we'll head over to Gerard Glass. So remember, you can hit switches by doing the first. You got a first zoom and then a second zoom. And then this is the reset. So if I go back to the first zoom level, and then I should, yeah, see, I can hit that switch. But if I just use the scroll wheel to zoom, it doesn't work unless I get to like the right zoom length. But I forgot the keybind, but there's that like quick zoom, I think it's called. And that will, you just hit that once and it'll get you to the right length. And then if you still can't flip it, then you just got to move a little bit closer. Or you can do, like if you do 2 zoom all the way, I might be able to get that one over there too. I don't know. But you can get switches that are even further away if you do the double zoom. Actually, I think we're good right there. We're clear. Let's drop these off here for Bigger Than Life. I wonder what they do at Bigger Than Life. So that's a Vernon cold storage. This should be Gerard Glass. It is GGO. Okay, Gerard Glass is done. Now we got Vernon cold storage, but I got to move those cars out of the way. I might do FPI and zeros and ones right now first. You know, now I'm realizing what I should have done was pulled. I wouldn't have had enough room. Never mind. Wouldn't have worked. Oh, wait. Would it have? Yeah. What I should have done was taken these cars here on the right and put them in the center track. Because I could have gone forward more. And then that way they'd be out of the way and I could work Vernon cold storage now. But now they're in the way. So that would have been the smarter thing to do. But now I'm going to do, let's see, this is FPI. So let's stop it here. I'll leave these two here. Let me actually take a look. Do I want to do the recycling here in the scrapyard and pull that out? Or drop the... Oh, that's DFD. Drop these 2 here for FPI, which is on the left. I think I'll do that first. So I'll leave this here for now. That'll just get these two out of the way. Sounds like there's a train going through the tunnel. Look at that. It looks like a unit oil. Okay, I'm just going to push these back, kick these back. I hope I pushed hard enough. Oh man, it looks like I didn't. Come on. I gotta push him a little more. I messed that one up. Do they have brakes applied at all? Just barely. The resistance from the curve is probably what did it. And those will be in place now, those for FPI. This one for DFD, I gotta run around it at the end. Oh, these, I don't want these to go too far. Are we good? We're good. What? Oh, boy. I had a feeling this one recoupled. And I got a PCS light on. So we gotta wait a minute for that to go off. There we go. No. Oh, I do have a handbrake there. All right, let's pull it forward. This is zeros and ones recycling. It's binary. Now they got 2 empty scrap guns to fill up, so they're happy here. And I got to figure out how I'm going to do this Vernon cold storage. Let's take a look here at the situation. So I got to get these 2 in there. Oh, that's easy. So I just have to grab this yellow one, grab the rest of that cut. These need to get set back to straight. So watch this. There's one zoom. Now I can't activate that one. If I do second tier zoom, still can't. But if I get a little closer, there we go. So you can hit them from really far away by utilizing that zoom. Make sure I do a partial here so we don't dump the air again. Oh, now this one's not flowing at all. What's up with that? I guess I had it bottled. You know, we're almost done here. But we still have... We got the last industry that we got to switch is called Ding Dong Daddy from Dallas. And I don't know if that's a real industry in service today. I'm going to say there's a 90% chance that it's a real industry today, but and it's that name. But 10% of me is saying no way. Let's hook up this air. This one I dumped, so I need to be partial here. All right, now I'm just shoving all these back out of the way. What is this? This should all be pickups, except for the one next to the locomotive, next to the engine. The Ding Dong Daddy from Dallas car. In my yard work series or episodes that I've done, I just put them as one episode, like 2 hours, versus doing all the making them into like 45-minute episodes. I know some people said they really like the shorter episodes when they're broken up. But I'm curious to. That was a long time ago, and I'm curious to get thoughts now on if you prefer to just have, like this local job. Would you rather it just be one episode if it's 2 hours, or would you rather have it be a bunch of, maybe 4 half-hour or 45-minute segments? And that's going to be the end of part 2 for the 68R, but stay tuned. We'll probably be wrapping it up in part 3, maybe a part 4.